Hello guys, welcome to a new type of video. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my battle royale maps. I put days into this map and love how it turned out. And if you want to play it, the code will be in the description. Before we start, here are some replay clips. And enjoy the video. So here we are back in the map. This map was cancelled because I wanted to work on a more ambitious project, which is Nova Royale. I'll give you some more info on that project at the end of the video, but for now I'm going to be showing you around this map, from the mechanics to the locations. If you want to see me showcase some of my other old maps, let me know in the comments. I'll quickly go through mechanics. The first mechanic is the waypoints. There are 4 of them and they teleport you between them. I really like this idea because I didn't want to use vehicles as a mode of transport, and this works really nicely to instantly get from one point on the map to another. The other mechanic is crafting. Search barrels, yellow bushes and rifted cars for parts and then find a crafting stone and craft. It's that simple. And before we look at landmarks and POIs, here's the spawn island. Here's the code for the island if you're interested, and here's the info on the map and the mechanics. Onto the first landmark. This is Forgotten Edge. It's just an ancient 2-building village which has been forgotten and abandoned. It's also got plenty of crafting parts near it, so this isn't such a bad drop if POIs are busy. The other landmark is really basic because it was going to be story related before I scrapped the map. A rifted llama head. Onto the points of interest. The first one is the henge. This POI was going to be important to the story, but again, I scrapped the map so you'll never know what it would have done. It's a nice small POI in the center of the map with decent loot for its size, and I prefer this instead of having an empty middle island. Used objective devices to make it indestructible. I even used some effects. The next point of interest is Totem Temple. It's a temple in the middle of a nice autumn biome. I really liked how I built this area. It's great to run around the temple under the large autumn trees. It really feels enclosed. I originally used the tomato temple pieces for the build, but then these white pieces came out, so I revamped the POI. This is one of the larger POIs and has just enough loot. I added smaller structures around it and some wooden bridges. Now onto the opposite side. Creaky Cliffs is a POI built on top of this cliff, and some buildings are even on the edge. I'm extremely happy with this POI and it's the fan favorite. It's an abandoned village which is overgrown with nature and vines, giving a nice aesthetic to the town. Easily one of my favorite points of interest to drop. There's even a crafting stone right next to it. And there's the Forgotten Edge landmark. Next point of interest, Tiki Tropics, another fan favorite, and probably my favorite place to drop. It's a small area filled with tiki huts and tropical nature. One thing I love about the POI is the terrain wall enclosing the area. It gives a really tropical vibe and is really fun to drop. Just watch out for possible players on top of the terrain wall. After Tiki we have Brutal Boneyard. This point of interest is a cliff area filled with ancient bone structures and yellow trees. The whole cliff has loot, so don't worry about not finding any. I like the appearance of this POI and really adds the mysterious and ancient feel I was going for with this battle royale map. There's also a beach area behind it with some loot. And it has a waypoint near. Onto Cryptic Castle. Now this is my least favorite, but a lot of people like it. It's a small castle area with 3 towers around it, and it was hard making such a small castle, but I'm really happy with the interior. I wanted to keep it small because I needed memory for future seasons, which sadly will never happen. There's also a nice graveyard area outside of the castle and oversell. There's decent loot in this whole area. The final POI is Gloomy Growth. I wanted a forest point of interest which felt unique and different to all of the other forest POIs ever made, and I think I captured that. With mysterious purple plants growing everywhere alongside Vinny trees, you have to explore for the loot, but if you do so, you'll find plenty. After looting Gloomy, you can make your way to Cryptic Castle in case you didn't get enough loot. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this type of video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you want to see more scrapped or old maps. And also, Nova Royale is my next BR map which I post info about in my Discord, so join. Until next time, peace.